property in Windermere for probably since the 80s. I own 2 lots. They're on standby. And when I've taken the time, I've read the file at the courthouse, and there is a hearing scheduled for, I believe, either February 2nd or February 3rd that may deal with a number of issues. What I have heard here is a substantial amount of distrust, I'm sorry to say. But the other thing that I have heard, and after having read a couple of wishy-washy lawyer letters that are involved in this case, it strikes me that the best thing for the entire operation would be a receivership.
Yes. Thank you.
I have been involved in one, and I certainly don't need any more work, trust me. But what a receivership will do is the receiver is appointed, and then the receiver has the authority to act on behalf of the entity, and his job or her job is to do what is absolutely best for the entity. But the magic in the receivership is that a judge will oversee the action, so you don't have a question of trust or distrust. You immediately go to a court because the receiver will file monthly reports. The receiver has the authority to claw back legal fees. The receiver has the authority to collect appropriate debts. The receiver has the authority to enforce whatever orders may be in place by a utility. The receivership I was involved in was an electric utility, okay? And the guys took the money. They decided rather than improve the electric company itself, they went and invested in oil wells. Well, that money went away, and so the PUC came in and said, you know, hey, we're going to fix this. You're going to fix it, receiver. And he did. So you get the impartiality. Yes, there is cost, okay? But listen to the numbers that have been expressed here.
Yes.
I mean, it's
astronomical.
It's frightening. And to the board, for you to call a meeting and say, we are here to discuss things and not have financials and wishy-washy answers on liabilities for a community. I'm sorry, sirs and ma'am, that's shameful.
It's shameful.
I'm sorry.
Real quick, just based on your experience, the action to put the corporation into receivership, can that happen through PUC, or is that an action that happens with the court?
It's the court. The court will appoint the receiver, you know, and, you know, what you want to do is you want to have some influence or say or suggestion. And, of course, you want a receiver that has, A, experience in being a receiver. That's number one. And two, if they have some utility experience, i.e., what's the business here? Water. Okay? You know, then that just kind of gives you a step up. But again, this entity's responsibility is to provide a utility, that utility being water and sewer. It's simple. One of my lots is right next door to the water plant. Okay? So, you know, and I've had an unfortunate experience with them in the past, but that's, you know, all said and gone. But what I would not want to see for the entire group is this well with no bottom that money is getting thrown into at an incredibly high rate of speed.
Because eventually it will be a receivership.
It will.
On the path that it's taking.
Right. I mean, if you can avoid a bankruptcy.
How do we accelerate that? Because
You know, I can't, you guys really have to listen to this gentleman. That is really, really great insight. I'm telling you,
Because
that's unbelievable
look,
insight.
all you're looking for is a level playing ground with no self-interest.
yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's all you're looking for. You're just looking to right the ship. And I can assure you, the ship right now,
It's sinking.
Wow.